Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume, go.
Excuse my parents. What's today? Today is Happy Wednesday. I just got back from the gym. As you can see, sweat. 10:36. My first class this morning was at 7:30. So I've been up since 5. I did not go to the gym at my usual 5 a.m. time. I've been sleep deprived for like the past 2 days. So I'm just trying to get back on track. Look how crazy I look. My dog, Rainbow, has been sick for the last, today is day 3, so the last 2 days. So I don't have nails on. I had to keep, she's had diarrhea. We changed her food recently and she's been doing a lot of traveling, so I think it just finally caught up to her. I just think my girl been under stress. She was like pooping everywhere, no sleep. She's been waking up in the middle of the night. I felt like I had a newborn baby again. It was wild, but I think today she's cool. So it's balancing back out. But I said all that to say, that's why I did not go to my 5 a.m. gym time. So my day is a little bit late. I think I just want y'all to get ready with me today before I head back to school. And yeah, so this is gonna be my first get ready with me. But I'll see y'all when I get out of the shower and we'll chat. Okay, I'm out of the shower and I got dressed. The lighting in my room is not the best, so I just went ahead and got dressed off camera. But I have on this Billionaire Boys Club shirt and some cool little thrift camo pants that I got like a couple of years ago. I saw an interesting video on TikTok from a creator named Clark. I love Clark. She is very aspirational to young girls her age. I think she's really super duper cool and very knowledgeable and very unapologetic and confident, you know, and I think she's a great role model for younger girls, even girls my age, you know, women my age, most importantly, younger women her age. She might be in her early 20s. She's a single girl. She talks about her dating. She talks about her education. She talks about her struggles navigating through corporate world and being a social media influencer simultaneously. She talk, you know, just regular real deal stuff, but we see it in an upscale way. She's not struggling. She's well off. She's also, most importantly, she's black. So I don't even know how I didn't lead with that. She's so much more than being black, so that's probably why. But she posted a video. If I can, because y'all know I'm really new to this, I'm gonna add it into the video right here.
Why the fuck would you ever question, well, do I deserve to be in this class? Like, I know that I applied to the school and I got in, but like, do I really deserve to be here? Bitch, you better speak up in that fucking class. Or you're at work like, oh my God, well, should I contribute to this meeting? Like, I'm kind of nervous. Like, do I really belong here? Bitch, at the job that you fucking applied to and interviewed for, yeah, what the fuck? You're not a billionaire. And if you're asking about imposter syndrome, you're probably not a fucking white man. So act accordingly. You did not exploit anyone to get to where you are. You did not pay to get anywhere. Bitch, you're broke as fuck. Like, act accordingly. You will waste so many opportunities sitting around thinking that you didn't fucking deserve them. Like, bitch, you got it. So fucking act accordingly.
I want to talk about this because I believe I had my very first experience with imposter syndrome last semester. I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. It was such a weird combination of emotions. Imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon, is a behavioral health experience where individuals doubt their skills, intellect, or accomplishment. It can manifest as a constant inner criticism or a panic-like response to stress. People with imposter syndrome may feel like frauds or failures when they can't answer a question. They may also experience anxiety, depression, and fear of being exposed as a fraud. I don't know if mine went that deep, but last semester, I was really critical of myself. Like it was bad. Multiple people told me like, girl, you're going too hard. Like, calm down. It's not that serious. It was that serious to me. I felt like people weren't taking me serious. So I think that made it worse, because it almost made me feel like they were treating me like I was overreacting or they didn't care. But looking back on it now, girl, I was just tripping. You started a new school and you're excited because it's like, oh my God, I'm here, I'm finally here. And this is one of the things that I've been working at for a lot of years. And for some odd reason, stuff always just seemed to get in the way. So it always got delayed or pushed back. It was always something like more important that I had to take care of. So when I finally got here, I was just like so excited, like ready to start. I finally got here. I was just like, I'm that girl, like it's my time to shine. This is the moment I've been waiting on this whole time. That's good. That's normal. That's usually how I am. I'm the type of person that it's not really anything that I can't do. I'm pretty much good at everything. I'm good at anything that I put my mind to. I'm not naturally a competitive person, but it can get there. So as time went on, I noticed myself starting to slowly like dwindle away. The information became more rapid. Everything was moving so fast. I started to feel like the walls started to close in on me. It was so much information at one time. I felt like it was no way that I was going to retain all of this information without falling behind in some area. I was trying to be great and do great in every aspect, but I started to feel like it wasn't possible. To take it a step further, I started to doubt my abilities. I remember talking to, she's pretty much like an advisor, but they call it something else at my school. I was telling her like, this is my first time like feeling like this. Like I'm not familiar with this feeling or whatever. I was like, I'm confident, and I was just like, but maybe it's fake. And she looked at me and I looked at her. She was like, well, what do you want to do? I said, at this point, I don't even know. She was just like, well, if you don't know, this is probably not the right place for you. Because once you go past a certain point, there's no point in turning around. Mind you, I've wanted to be a doctor at least for the better part of the last 10 years. Normally when people ask me that, like, I can tell you why. I get so excited when I speak about it. But when she asked me that, I literally got stuck. I had no answer. No words came out. The only thing that I could make out was maybe it's fake. I've never, ever in my life referred to something that I was doing as fake. I pride myself on being myself. My best asset is literally being myself. So when I got to this program, I felt like I didn't know who I was, what I was, where I was going, why I was here. I started to feel like I didn't deserve to be here. I started to feel like I didn't know anything. It put me into this very dark place. I had to change positions because I felt like the angle was really weird and all of this stuff. When you're pursuing something on a higher level, you have to show up as the way you visualize yourself or the end goal. I was showing up as myself in the present, where I was at that time. And where I was at that time was insecure with my abilities, very doubtful of myself, very critical of myself, and it showed in my appearance. As I looked stressed out, I was stressed out. Going back to the video that Clark made, I'm in this school because I deserve to be here. I've put in the work to be here. I've studied to be here. I have the knowledge. I'm very much capable to be here. But for whatever reason, I had got so deep into my head that I no longer believe that. I can't even blame this on anybody else. I did this literally to myself. The mind is such a powerful tool because your mind can really trick you out of some things. If you tell yourself something enough, you'll literally start to believe it. I literally stopped showing up for myself. It didn't sit well. So when I went on my break, I told myself I was not going to do that again. I was very uncomfortable in that position of being, hey y'all, I think Rainbow's feeling better. So I'm making a video, sweets, thanks. I definitely enjoyed my break, because I needed it. I gave my mind a break. I gave my body a break. I needed the mental break. I needed to turn my brain off. And I did. I had a blast, by the way. I also told myself that I wasn't gonna be in that position again. I know why I'm here. I know what the end goal is, and I know I also deserve to be here. I said I was going to start showing up as that person. So I wake up every morning at 5 o'clock. I go to the gym. My first class is at 7:30, which is really early. And I usually didn't get dressed. It was either sweatpants, you know, and a t-shirt and my hair back in a ponytail. But I said this semester I was going to start putting my clothes on. I was going to look the part. I feel like when you look the part, you also show up as the part. That was a scary place to be in. Most importantly, I'm thankful for myself because I had to get myself together. It creates a block. Like, you'll be stuck somewhere, and just because you feel like you can't do it. And anything is possible if you put your mind to it, and you are worthy of anything that you want out of this life. This semester, I'm so much more excited. I'm so much more confident. I don't feel blindsided like I did before. I feel a lot more comfortable, and it shows. I just want to remind you guys of that. So my content that I'll be putting out will probably just be regular girl content, me going through my everyday life and having conversations like this, because I think these conversations are important. You know, we don't always have it all, and we don't always have it all figured out. And even having this feeling of something simple as imposter syndrome, you know, I'm not too proud to have this conversation because it can happen to the best of us. I never saw something like this happening to myself, but here I am, and here I am talking about it. So I'm glad it's even the topic of conversation. So like she said in the video, Donald Trump is literally the president again. And you know, qualifications matter to some people and qualifications don't matter to other people. But if you have the qualifications, you should never be doubtful of your position and your role and your contributions. So I want to sprinkle that in to the world. I have to get ready to go back to school and study some more. So I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Peace out. Oh, my bad. I literally almost forgot to give y'all a fit check. So I'm gonna put my glasses on because I think these are my favorite glasses and I feel like they make me look cool. I have my BBC shirt on, some camo pants that I got from thrifting, my Rick Owens, my arm candy. I haven't put the rest of them on. Just some little Swarovski studs and my pre-marked jacket because it gets chilly in the library.
But I could never right my wrongs.